given that 3 power x is equal to 10, 3 power x is equal to 10, then what is the value of 3 power x minus 3? And whenever you see this type of question, type of expressions, a power m minus n, so you have to remember the formula in both ways. We got the formula as a power m by a power n is equal to a power m minus n, and we have to remember it in both ways. If it is given like a power m minus n, we should remember that it can be written as a power m by a power n. So 3 power x minus 3 can be written as 3 power x by 3 power 3, and 3 power x is 10. So in place of 3 power x we can write 10 by 3 cube is 27. So 10 by 27 is the right answer, option C. We just have to remember that we are given 3 power x, so but we need to write 3 power x minus 3. So we don't know what the value of 3 power x minus 3. So what I have to do is I have to write 3 power x minus 3 as 3 power x by 3 power 3, and this 3 power x is nothing but 10 by 3 cube is nothing but 27. As simple as that. Yeah. Right, so we got some interesting question here. So given if x square y cube is equal to 10 and x cube y square is equal to 8, then what is the value of x power 5 into y power 5? Now if you observe carefully, we are not supposed to find x and y separately here, and we cannot find even also. Whatever you can divide, we can separate, we can write in terms of y or whatever it may be. We are not supposed to do that, all these things, because it is very clear that x power 2 into y power 3 is equal to 10, and x cube y square is equal to 8. So we have to find the value of x power 5 into y power 5. So if you observe carefully, x power 5 is nothing but product of x square into x cube, because we know that a power m into a power n can be written as a power m plus n. So why I'm telling this is, here we got x square and here we got x cube. That means if we multiply this equation 1 and equation 2 on both sides, if we are able to obtain the product of these two terms, then we can directly find the answer what he is expecting. So let me multiply equation 1 and equation 2. So then I'll get x square y cube times x cube y square is equal to 10 times 8. So which will give me the answer, x square into x cube will be x power 5, and similarly y cube into y square will be y power 5 is equal to 80. So x power 5 into y power 5 is equal to 80. Directly we can get the answer. So option D is the correct answer. Yeah. So coming to 7th question. Yeah. If a and b are positive even integers, which of the following is greatest? If a and b are positive even integers, so they are positive and they're also even, so both are even, so which of the following is greatest? So to solve this problem, we can just plug in some values, right? So a and b are positive even numbers, and which of the following is greatest? Let me write 4 options here. Minus 2a whole power b, minus 2a whole power 2b, 2a whole power b, and 2a power 2b. So we cannot simply identify which is greater, because it depends on the value of a. I'm sorry, yeah. Right, I think we can do it, because the bases are same, 2a, 2a, 2a and 2a, and forget about the minus symbol, negative symbol here, because anyway we are powering it with an even number. So here b is an even number, here 2b is also even number, given that both a and b are even numbers. So when we square an even number, sorry, a negative number, or when we do a power 4, that means, for example, if you want to find the value of minus 2 whole square, it will be plus 4. In even minus 1 whole power 6, it will be plus 1. So minus number, negative number with power even number will always return the positive number. Okay, I hope you are clear with this.
Yeah, yeah.
If you are having any negative number and if you square it, or if you do it fourth power, if you are having a even number in power, then it will always return the positive value. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But if it's like 3 times, then it'll be negative.
negative,
But
yes.
if it's an odd number,
Yes, correct. If it is an odd number or 3 times or 5 times, it will return negative value, right? So
yeah.
then since here both a and b are positive, when we got b in the power, so it is even positive number, so it is always positive. So we no need to bother about the negative symbol. So all are same then, 2a power b and 2a power 2b and 2a power b and 2a power 2b. So which of the following is greatest then? So now obviously both B and D will return same value. So it is multiple correct answer, I think. So both B and D will return same value. Or if you want me to check, I'll check, because I think if it is allowed to have two correct answers, then it is correct. Or if we are having only one correct answer,
Pretty sure it's only one.
one. So I don't think then we'll get the correct answer, because both B and D will have the same value. A and B are positive even integers. Which of the following is greatest? So if possible, let me take some plugging some values. So let me take A as some 2 and B as some 4. So then let me check option B, minus 2 times 2 whole power 2 power 2 into 4.
Which
So
question is this?
I think seventh question.
7th?
Do we got answers for this question, this set of questions?
Yeah, yeah, I'm checking it.
Okay. Okay, so let me check here.
A equal to 2 and B equal to 2.
Yeah, we can even take like that. Oh, sorry. The actually Option D is not whole power.
Yeah,
So
it's B only.
it's no, see here, option D is actually the power is only for A.
Okay.
It is not whole power, okay, because the bracket is not given, so we have took it as some mistake. So it is not 2A whole power 2B, it is 2 times A power 2B. Then obviously B will be greater.
Yeah.
So even though, let me check with example, so we'll get more clarity on that. So after A as sum 2 and B as sum 4, then we'll get minus 4 whole power 8, so which will give us sum 2 power 16 plus 2 power 16, because I can write 4 as sum 2 square, and it will become A power m whole power n, which will give us 2 power 16. Now let me check option D, 2 times A power 2B. So 2 times A value is 2 and power 2 times B. So 2 into 4. So which will give us 2 into 2 power 8, and which will become 2 power 9. So option B is way far greater than option D. So option B is correct. Okay, option B is perfectly correct. So the only thing we have misunderstood is I think this here the power is only for A. We have understood it as on whole power. Okay, no need to bother about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Which of the following is equivalent to x power 2a by b for all values of x? So we need to solve each and every question. We need to check whether it is equal to x power 2a by b. So we need to get this answer, x power 2a by b. Now checking with option A, we got bth root of ax square. That means it can be written as ax square whole power 1 by b. So no, I don't think we'll get the answer, so better avoid this option. Next option B, bth power of x power 2a. That means we can write it as x power 2a whole power 1 by b. So which is of the form a power m whole power n, so which will become a power mn. So then it will become x power 2a by b, and there you go, we got the answer. Option B is correct. See, I'll tell you the logic behind this. If you want to write square root of x, then it means it is not square root, it is exactly x power 1 by 2. In the same way, if you want to write cubed root of x, and again it is not the correct representation, the correct exact representation is x power 1 by 3. In the same way, if we take nth root of x, it can be written as x power 1 by n. In a similar way, here we got bth root. Bth root means it can be written as x power 2a whole power 1 by b, and if it is of the form a power m whole power n, we can write it as a power mn. So x power 2a whole power 1 by b, it can be written as x power 2a into 1 by b, and which can be reduced to 2a by b, and option B is exactly correct.
Oh, I think I got this one wrong. I think I chose D.
No, D, if you can write it, it will become x power b whole power 1 by 2a, so it will become x power b by 2a.
Okay. Yeah, I think I got this one wrong. It's okay.
Yeah, option B is correct. Okay,
Okay.
then you can check the answer once. I think option B is correct. Okay,
Which question is this again?
ninth question, I think so. Sorry, eighth question.
B.
B is correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to question number 9. Yeah. If x square is equal to y cube, for what value of z does x power 3z is equal to y power 9? It is somewhat interesting. Let me do it. Given x square is equal to y power 3, and for what value of z he is asking x power 3z is equal to y power 9. And if you observe carefully, if you want to establish the value, if you want to establish a relation in terms of y, there should be only single variable. With the help of the hint x square is equal to y cube, I can write the whole equation in terms of x. Now let me see it. X power 3z is equal to y power 9. I can write it as y power 3 whole power 3, because a power mn can be written as a power m whole power n. So y power 3 whole power 3 can be written as y power 3 times 3 as y power 9. So I have written y power 9 as y power 3 whole power 3. So then that will become x power 3z is equal to y power 3 whole power 3, and this y power 3 can be written as x square as per the given equation. So x square whole power 3. Now this will become x power 3z is equal to x power 6, and when bases are equal, powers must be equal. So 3z is equal to 6. Z is equal to 6 by 3, that is equal to 2. So z is equal to 2.
Yeah.
Option D is correct answer. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay then, good. So coming to 10th question. Right, coming to 10th question. If 2 power x plus 3 minus 2 power x is equal to k times 2 power x, so what is the value of k? Right, so he's asking us to find the value of k, so I'll do it. So 2 power x plus 3 minus 2 power x is equal to k into 2 power x. Now listen carefully, Shashank. I'll do this problem in two ways. So one is by using normal traditional method, and one is by using plugging. Okay. So let me do it with normal method. So then we'll move on to one more method. Okay. Right. Here, yeah. Here we are supposed to find the value of k. That means we should not have any value of x. So our main agenda is to eliminate the value of x. So what I'll do is, I'll write this 2 power x plus 3. It is of the form a power m plus n. So I'll write it as a power m into a power n. So I'll write this 2 power x plus 3 into 2 power x times 2 power 3 minus 2 power x is equal to k into 2 power x. Now if I can able to take common 2 power x as common, so then that will become 2 power x into 2 cube is 8 minus 1 is equal to k into 2 power x. Now I can cancel this 2 power x on both sides if we can able to divide it. So then 7 is equal to k. So k is equal to 7. I'm going to repeat this step again. Here I have written 2 power x plus 3 as 2 power x into 2 power 3 because it is of the form a power m plus n. So I can write it as a power m into a power n minus 2 power x. Now from this equation I am taking 2 power x as common from both the terms. Here I will be left with 2 power 3, which can be written as 8. And here if I take 2 power x as common, 1 will be left here. So 2 power x into 8 minus 1, 7 is equal to k. Now the other method is by taking, since the question is independent of x, it is very clear that the question is independent of x. So what I'll do is I'll just give some random value for x because I need to find the value of k instead of x. So what I have to do is I just give some random value of x. So put x is equal to 1. So then the question will become 2 power 4 minus 2 power 1 is equal to k into 2 power 1. That means 16 minus 2 is equal to 2k. 14 is equal to 2k. 2 ones are 2 sevens are. K is equal to 7. Perfect.
Yeah.
So since the question is independent of x, we can give any value for x. It is not only the value of, we have to take it as 1, we can take it as 0, we can take it as 2, whatever it we can take, we can get the same value. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now moving on to 11th question. Yeah. So square root of x times root of x is equal to x power a. So we need to find the value of a. So pretty simple. So we have to write square root of x times root of x is equal to x power a. So first, taking squaring on both sides. So this square can be cancelled, the outer square. So we'll just square it on both sides. Then square root of x times root x whole square is equal to x power a whole square. So here then square and square root gets cancelled. That means x times root x is equal to x power 2a. And again, if we square it again, so then it will become x root x whole square is equal to x power 2a whole square. So that will become x square into root x whole square will become x is equal to x power 4a. So that means x cube is equal to x power 4a. That means 4a is equal to 3. 4a is equal to 3. A is equal to 3 by 4. 3 over 4. So option B is the correct answer. See, we are making this question as simple by doing squaring on both sides. Then the square roots will get cancelled. Then we'll get the answer. Or from this step also we can do it in another way. So here x root x can be written as x power 3 by 2 because x power 1 is 1 and x root x is power 1 by 2. So 1 plus 1 by 2 is 3 by 2, and here it is x power 2a. That means 2a is equal to 3 by 2 and a is equal to 3 by 4. Or if you don't want to do it like that, just square it on both sides. You will end up with exactly x. All the square roots will get cancelled. Fine. Yeah, I think yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, moving on to the next question. So 2 times root of x plus 2 is equal to 3 root 2. So if x is greater than 0 in the equation above, what is the value of x? Straight question. So 2 times square root of x plus 2 is equal to 3 root 2, and we need to solve for x. A pretty straightforward question. So to find the value of x, we'll just square it on both sides. So then that will become 2 times root of x plus 2 whole square is equal to 3 root 2 whole square. And if it is of the form ab whole square, then that will become a square into b square. We know that, right? A power m into b power m is equal to ab whole power m. In the same way, if there is power 2 for both numbers which are in product, then that power is to be for both numbers. So 2 power 2 into root of x plus 2 whole square is equal to 3 power 2 into root 2 whole square. So here square and roots gets cancelled, here also square and root get cancelled. That means 4 times x plus 2 is equal to 9 into 2. That means 4x plus 8 is equal to 18. 4x is equal to 10. X is equal to 10 by 4, and 2 5s are 2 2s are, and here options is given in decimals, so 5 over 2 is 2.5. So
Yeah.
option A is correct.
Yeah.
We just have to square it on both sides, then we'll get the answer.
Yeah.
Right. Moving on to 13th question. X power AC times x power BC is equal to x power 30, and x is greater than 1. And if a plus b is equal to 5, then what is the value of C? So let me write the question here. X power AC times x power BC is equal to x power 30, and it is of the form a power m into a power n. So a power m times a power n can be written as a power m plus n. So x power AC times x power BC can be written as x power AC plus BC is equal to x power 30. Now, since bases are equal, then powers must be equal. So AC plus BC is equal to 30. So AC plus BC is equal to 30. And if I can be able to take C as common, so I'll be left with C times A plus B is equal to 30, and A plus B is given as 5. So C times 5 is equal to 30. So C is equal to 30 over 5. So which will give me the value of 6. So option C is correct answer. Okay. So I just applied the formula of a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n in the first step, and the rest is just simplification. So I have to take C as common because I have given the value of a plus b. So if I can take C as common here, C times a plus b is equal to 30, and C times 5 is equal to 30. C is equal to 30 over 5, which will give me the value of 6. Okay, yeah, it's right. 14th question, they have given you the calculator is allowed. I think because there are no options, so that's why they have allowed you to use the calculator. But anyway, here we'll do with the help of pen itself, not with the help of calculator. Right. If n cube is equal to x and n power 4 is equal to 20x, then what is the value of x? So that means we have to write the value of x in power of n. Okay, sorry, we have to find the value of x here. N cube is equal to x and n power 4 is equal to 20x.
Okay.
Now if you observe carefully, if you want to find x here, we got two equations. So what I'll do is, I'll write this x is equal to n cube in equation 2. I'll substitute the value of x in equation 2. So then that will become n power 4 is equal to 20 times x is given here, but in place of x I can replace x as n cube. So n power 4 is equal to 20 n cube. So then n power 4 over n cube is equal to 20, So if it goes to that side, it will become divided. So n power 4 by n cube is equal to 20. That means n power 4 minus 3, a power m by a power n, a power m minus n. So n power 1 is equal to 20. So we got the value of n, but we are supposed to find the value of x here. So what I'll do is, I'll just replace 20 here. That means n cube is equal to x. Therefore x is equal to n cube, and we got the value of n as 20. So x is equal to 20 cube, so which will give us 8000. See, the thing is, here we got two equations, n cube is equal to x and n power 4 is equal to 20x. So what I have done is, since I got the value of x here, I just replaced this x value in the second equation. So in place of x, I have just substituted x as some n cube. Then the entire equation will be converted in terms of n. So kindly remember one thing, Shashank. So if you want to find the value of x or value of y, if you got two equations, we have to convert any equation into single variable. If we remember, okay, if we are given two equations in two variables, what we have to do is, we have to select some simple equation out of those two equations, and we have to simplify in terms of single variable. We have to write any equation in terms of single variable, and we have to substitute out of these two equations. We have to select simple equation, and we have to write it into single variable, and we have to substitute into the other equation. So then we'll get the answer. Okay.
Okay.
So here the question is, x power 8 times y power 7 is equal to 333, and x power 7 into y power 6 is equal to 3. So x power 8 times y power 7 is equal to 333, and x power 7 times y power 6 is equal to 3. So here we are supposed to find the value of xy. So what we have to do is, if you look at carefully what we are asked to find, it is only x power 1 into y power 1. That means it is a clear indication that we should avoid all the big powers. So what we can do is, we can just divide it, because we got x power 8 and we got x power 7. If we divide x power 8 by x power 7, then that will reduce to x power 1, because a power m by a power n will become a power m minus n. So in the same way, x power 8 into y power 7 is equal to 333 divided by x power 7 into y power 6 is equal to 3. So then that will become x power 1 into y power 1 is equal to 333 by 3, which will become 111. So therefore xy is equal to 111, right? Thank you.